Hey everyone, how you guys doing? Green Viper here. Well, it has been interesting from the last video we put out for spawning the Conquerors and then having Sirus ready to go. And the reason why I'm saying it was interesting is because the guy that wanted to fight Sirus, well, he changed his mind. So I guess I'm gonna have to fight him since I already have him spawned. So if you guys watched the last video, you guys seen on how I spawned all 4 Conquerors. I'll just go over to the Atlas real quick. Now my friend, like I said, he's kind of new to Path of Exile, and excuse me, and he hasn't fought Sirus. And I was trying to spawn like a level 3 Sirus for him, but it just didn't happen. So I was able to get a 5. He wasn't comfortable with it. He wanted to start off low, which, I mean, it's totally respectable. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to fight Sirus, record it, and go through the motions with, with the fight. So that way he'll know, hey, look for this. Oh, okay, this is what you're talking about. As for like, looking for the little sparks to get out of the little maze so the meteor slam doesn't, kill you. And in case you get caught in that little, bowling alley of Sirus where he throws alternating fireballs at you, so to speak, and you can just basically dodge them left, right, or flame dash through and do it that way. Or when Sirus pops up with his basic circle of multi copies of himself, which one to look for. And we're going to go through the motion. I fought Sirus a number of times, and I'm using my Skelly build. I'm not using one of my super OP builds. I'm using the same Skelly build that I had last time. And just to show you, the only thing I changed was this ring. I want to work in Convocation, like I said from the previous video. And, excuse me, I have a stuffy nose. Working in Convocation from the previous video. And I happen to find this onset ring from Hunter. Now it's not like level 85, 86. It's a level 81, and it did have me and minions take reduced reflect physical damage. Well, I'm not too worried about it, but I mean, it had an open suffix, and the reason why I was really happy about it is because it had 30 plus chaos resistance on here, and so I took off this ring right here, which had 30. I didn't need the resistances, I didn't need adds physical to attacks, all that stuff. I crafted life on there. Yeah, this doesn't have life roll on it, but it did have intelligence. And what does that mean for me? Well, it gave me a little bit more mana, as well as just a tad bit of energy shield. But it had exerted attacks deal 33% increased damage. Well, I don't have any exerted attacks, but that was interesting for me because, I know a lot of slam builds do that kind of stuff, and so they're physical. So I was thinking about, taking this ring and actually trading my buddy that has another ring because he does slam builds, and I was kind of thinking more for him. And he has a ring that I was interested in because it has chaos and dex on there. So that means I could take this crafted dex off and then craft on like some minion mod. Well, anyways, that's for later. But I was able to get in Convocation. So basically, I still have bone armor on my walk button. Vaal Skellies on my mouse wheel button. And then for my right click, it's just, summon Skellies, which is still 10 Skellies at once. I got my animated guardian, my stone golem. I have flame dash, which gives me a little bit more flexibility with a little bit more mana, so that way I don't have to worry about, do I have enough mana after spamming flame dash. Convocation is only, I'm only using a low level. The reason why I'm using a low level is because I just bought it from the vendor. I didn't go on trade and buy this 20 or 21 gem. I'm going to show you that this, this build is still viable. All right. I'm using raise zombies right now, I did not have my other gem set up. Excuse me. I am so sorry. I was, for those of you that know that were on my Discord, just to recap, me and my family went out and we did our charity day. And so, if you guys don't know, Green Viper and the whole, group, meaning my family, we always go out and we do a charity event. And so we'll donate our time, or we'll donate toys for like, toys for tots, or we'll help out at the food bank, packaging up food and, you know, stocking shelves and stuff like that. So I get my whole family out there, and we're all happy to do it because, I mean, my family's just like that. And being in the community, having a lot of the community members out there, that support us that way. And there's some individuals out there that honestly they just don't make enough, and so we're able to help the food banks out, keep the food rolling that way, so that way they can see what's on the shelves, grab some items for their kids, and go home and still have some pride in themselves because they bought food. Now I know a lot of y'all are like, well, they should get a better job or whatever. Honestly, COVID has hit. A lot of people lost their jobs. A lot of people got hours cut. There's still a lot of jobs out there that people are afraid to do, so there's not a lot of manpower. So obviously they got to cut from somewhere, and generally it's either in manpower or in pay. So that's how that comes about. It's not that people don't want to work, or people just got really crappy jobs. It's unfortunately it's the luck of the draw, and they're trying to better themselves. So if I can give back in any way, shape, or form that I can, which is helping to put food on their plate by making sure that there's food on the shelves for them to buy, I'm gonna do it, because that's what my community always says, and that's what I always say in the stream. Even when I end a video or I end a stream, I'm always like, you know what, from my family to your family, our best wishes go out to each and every one of you, and do good things out there, and we're gonna pay it forward. That's just on how we are in the community. But I don't want to drag this out too long, but I'm very passionate about that, and so is my family, and so is the community. So I'm really grateful to have amazing people in the community like that. I'll always say this right now, I did weed out a lot of individuals. Excuse me. I am sorry if it does hurt individuals feelings and everything, but I'm not going to let these individuals basically be parasites to the rest of the community members and try to capitalize on what we're doing. I'm trying to use words that are not so aggressive. I'm working on my people skills, as my wife would say, but normally I would say it's fucking bullshit, dude. If you want to make your own channel, make your own channel. If you want to be a streamer, be a streamer, but just don't try to take other streamers' shit. It's bad etiquette. I'm not trying to badmouth other streamers. I'm just saying it's bad etiquette if you're going to take other people's content. You know what I mean? So that's what I normally say. But now I'm trying to say, I'm weeding out those people. So anyways, let's get out there. Let's go fight this Sirus. He's only awakened at level 5. Like I said, I spawned him for a buddy, but he just didn't feel comfortable. So we're going to go do it. So just to recap one more time, I'm still running this crappy wand. +1 all minions. Got some minion life, damage, resistance, and a trigger. Okay. Minion helmet still the same. Minion damage and hypo +3. I'm running the Skellies in there. Alright. And then as for the shield, I got a Shaper shield. I just rolled it for life, and basically when you block, recovery for life, life gain, and it's got some armor. And I crafted on life. No big deal. The boots are just reses and movement. Double chaos. That's what I needed. The belt. I had the belt, and I rolled it for life and percent of life. And I just happened to hit 2 resistances. I crafted on more life regen and some mana. No biggie. As for the Abyssal Jewel, it's a ghastly. It's life, and minions regen life, and then minions hinder. which is huge. A lot of people don't understand this. Having enemies move slower and their action speed slowed is a really big plus for when you're fighting them, okay? The chest piece is still the same. It's an Elder chest piece. It's item level 86, and I just rolled it for life and percent life. Unfortunately, I got a really flat, crappy life roll, but the percent life is decent, and it happened to hit double res, so I'm happy about it. And only reason why I crafted on lightning and chaos is because that brought me to chaos cap, which I'll show you right here. I'm 80% chaos now. This ring's still the same. I got it for dexterity, but it hit lightning, so no big deal. I crafted on some more life regen. This ring, like I said, I found it, and I happen to had a high chaos roll on it, and minions don't take reflected damage. But I crafted on strength and dexterity, and that's that. So that's pretty much it. I'm still running breast stealers with zombies. I want to take the zombies out and actually run Sniper's Mark, Hex Touch, Armageddon Brand, and Elemental Weakness. I think that will give me more damage in bossing and single target, and it'll help me out. But the only reason why I'm still running zombies is because of the taunt and having the the extra minions on the battlefield is always nice. Because right now I'm running, what is it, 79, or excuse me, 69, 70. I want to say 69, but it may be 70. I'll have to double check. I'm still running the same flask, armor, reuse that end of flask. I'm running a bleed flask. I'm running an ignite flask. I'm running an evasion jade flask with poison. I'm running the Starlight Chalice iron flask with ward. And a lot of people, they always give me crap about it, but honestly, I've taken this off and I ran what do you call an evasion flask here, and then I ran a dodge flask here, and honestly I get more out of the Starlight flask. I really do. And plus it inflicts fire, cold, and lightning exposure, because on my tree, we're going to go over here, the jewel still has corrupted blood cannot be inflicted on you, which is cool, but I am running a bleed flask no matter what. Excuse me. And then Avatar of Fire. So Avatar of Fire works nicely with this flask, so that's why I'm running it. And then I'm not running EE right now because I still have the zombies. Once I take the zombies out and I run the other setup for the Hex Touch and the Armageddon Brand, then I'll pick up EE. And this character is only level 96. And I don't have pimped out gear. My gems are not all maxed out. I still have not slammed these. Only reason why is because I don't have gem cutters. I've been farming gems on the ground, but I've only found a couple that had quality on it, and I only got one gem cutter. And even though I'm in Trade League, I don't buy that stuff. I try to do it. I'm still mindset for my solo self-found gameplay that I like to do. So it's just, I don't know, it's ingrained in me. So I try to find everything myself. Alright, so enough of that. Let's go talk to Karak.
Sirus tells me that Sirus is on the verge of completing.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Alright, now let's go talk to Zana. My buddy calls him Zaina because he has a really heavy accent. But it's pretty cool. Alright, so now we're going to go, and she just opened up the portals. And before I go in, I just want to double check again. Everything is up and running. I got my animated. I got my zombies. I have my 4 specters. Everybody always asks me, what do I run with this build? Alright, now you can run, listen, you can run Syndicate Operatives. Yes. You can run Crabs. Yes. You can run They of Tool for a more defensive. You can run Undying Evangelist for the proximity shield to help give you more survivability. Yes, you can run Diabolist for casting Enfeeble. If you want to run a mean build, you can run Reanimators that will raise 3 zombies each. So you figure 3 times 4, you're gonna have a bunch of zombies. But they're pretty squishy, but they taunt, which is what I'm talking about. Me, I run one host. Okay, one host chieftain monkey. I run 2 chief carnage monkeys, and I run 1 what do you call arena master. So all those guys right there for the zombies make a lot of, you know, damage, and for the specters as well. I can increase this, but we're gonna go do this right now. First things first. Alright, I got portal skulls, cool. And here we go. Let's go pick on Sirus. Now, this is not like some super OP build. This is just your everyday Vaal Skelly leveling build. And this is what I wanted to show you.
Destroying you is as easy as flicking a pet. How boring and
hey,
small.
what is she doing to him?
Who wants the Atlas?
What is she's rubbing his butt? Hey, you leave him alone. Is she picking his pocket?
I will turn to the ground.
Oh my god.
Suffering of my fellows.
He looks pretty dope, dude. Honestly, I would wear that armor. I don't know what wings will go with it, but I would wear that armor. All right, here we go.
When I'm ready and not before.
Excuse me. I am so sorry. So those of you that have fought Sirus all the time, you guys know all the moves and everything like that. For those of you that have not fought Sirus and you're new to Path of Exile and you're about to fight Sirus, this is basically you have to go through like 2 entryways. So the first one, you go through the portals, you come up the stairs, you come through the doors. As soon as you go into this door right here, be careful of the tornadoes. Okay, and now, let's see. You see these tornadoes right here? These things will kill you really, really quickly. So unless your build super tanky. Alright, he's over there. I'm waiting for it. You go under him to trigger for him to come down. He's going to get off his little chair. We're going to drop some skellies. And you get one. You get taken out like that. Alright, let's try this again. Good heavens. Like I said, this is not super OP. This is your leveling build that can do, you know, a lot of the content. And we're going to do Sirus 5 if it takes all portals. But we're going to do it. It's so funny. And I do apologize for the fan in the background. You know, I do live out here in this hot climate environment. And a lot of individuals are just basically, you know, understanding because, you know, some of them live where I live. But other people don't live in this type of environment. Really? Alright, we're gonna wait for him to do his thing. Now we're gonna go under him.
Found strength in their projections. They became reliant on it. I'm not so foolish.
He's right there. I don't think so. That was his slam. Wait for the storm. Really? You're gonna start a storm? Where is he? I don't want to be annihilated. I want to fight you. There he is. Watch out for the burning ground. Alright, here we go. Make sure you're circling. Hey, stop with your die beam, dude. That was his little bowling alley effect. My buddy laughs at me because I always say the bowling alley. Well, it's true because it's like he's always like throwing stuff at you. Get off me, you. Are you gonna start another tornado? Yeah. Alright, so I'm trying not to get stuck in there. Because what he does is he starts these like little tornadoes. And then he traps you in one corner. Wait for it. Burning ground. Where is he? There he is. Okay. Now he's phased. Let him drop. Boom. Vaal Skellies. Alright, get off me. Get off me. Alright, there you go. Look for the little sparks so you can get out.
And not before.
Hey, stop telling me to die, dude. That's not very nice. Wait for it. Alright, started another tornado. Get off me. We're trying to find him so we can go under. And then that way we can get him triggered to come down. Alright, there he is. Well, welcome. Alright, wait for it. Keep an eye on him. Nope, nope, nope. Go, go, go. One more. He's on the road. He's right here. He's right here. There he is. Alright, go. Bowling alley. Get out of here. I don't want to do everlasting fire. I just want you to get kaput it. Jump back over. Keep an eye on him. Wait for the beam. If you guys don't know what to look for, he blinks. Okay? A lot of individuals don't know that. Get off me. Really? Go, 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 go. To the left, to the left, to the left, to the left. I sound like a singer. To the left, to the left. Alright. Wow! I ran into the storm. That was my fault. See? Dumb gameplay. But you can farm with this. Like I said, you can use this build. We haven't lost a minion. Not one. You can farm with this build. You can use this build to earn currency, to get items you need. Are you seriously still rubbing his butt? Get off of him. God, what a pedophile. Alright, so you can use this build to earn currency and get the items you need, like I said. And that's what I've been doing. I mean, literally this build has been paying for everything else. So instead of me buying stuff on trade, this build has been doing it for me. Alright, be careful when you come back in during the last phase, because you don't know where he's at, and he can like do that stupid, whoop, I can't go there. I can't go there either. Am I really not able to go in here? Where is he? Oh, no, 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 no. I gotta go up, go up, go up, go up. And I'm out. Okay. Alright, cool. I don't want to do everlasting fire. We just walked through his beams. Do you see that? Wait for it. Here it comes. Boom. And go. Wait for it. You see how I almost died, but the ward saved me? That's what I'm talking about. A lot of individuals, you know, they're like, oh, you know, ward sucks. Honestly, I mean, if it's applied correctly, I think it can do a lot more than where I have it at. So it's not too bad. I mean, we got a thread of hope. I don't know what it is, but we're about to find out. All right, so let's. What else did he drop? Usually there's some like simple stuff in here that is okay, but sometimes it's really, really just crap. All right. Okay, so let's go back to town. And then we'll excuse me, we will identify what this is. Alright, so we have this one. It's whatever. And then the amulet. And it's whatever. Okay, so in case you guys don't know, so just some FYI. Alright, I'm just gonna grab I don't know. We'll just grab this. Sure. So we'll grab. Move this over. So we're gonna grab the amulet. Okay. We're gonna grab 1 red. We'll just grab. No. Sure. We'll grab this. 1 red, 1 green, and any of these will work. It doesn't matter. 1 blue. Okay. So this is an influenced amulet. Okay. So say even if it's corrupted, it doesn't matter. Even if here, you know what? Just so I can show you. Boom. No big deal. Okay. So it's corrupted. Take all 3 colors of gems. Go over to someone you can sell it to. Amulet. 1, 2, 3. Now you have an uncorrupted onyx amulet, and now you can do whatever you want to it. Okay? See?
For freedom.
So this is a cheap, easy way to get a free scouring and at the same time get back something that is usable because everybody needs attributes. Okay? I'll just slap on one of these just to shits and giggles. Alright, so here you got whatever you need, and it's still the same item level, and it's still the amulet, it's still the same influence. It doesn't work for belts. I wish it did, but it doesn't work for belts. So now let's see what this thread of hope is. Okay, it's item level 83. Boom. Okay, so it's a large ring. Now if you try to divine this for say like the to all elemental resistance, it's going to change the ring size. Okay, so just for example, we're just gonna go. Alright, no big deal. This is 17, so I really don't need it. Alright, so we're just gonna hit it once. See how it says only affects passives in large ring, and then it's minus 17 to all resistances. We'll hit it once. Boom. Now it's a small 13. Small 13. Right? Boom. Oh, there's a 12. That's actually pretty good. I'm gonna keep that. Alright, so this is how you do this with Thread of Hopes in case you haven't done this yet. For those of you out there, those seasoned veterans that know all about this, hey, congratulations, that's awesome. There's still people out there that are learning and want to play the game. So this is how you fight Sirus with a cheap, squishy build, and I'm going to actually tell you right now, this build is still, you know, coming up. I think I'm only doing like, let me double check. Okay, so that was Awakener 5. Total DPS was 520. So 521 and like 113. So that's my DPS. I know. But you can do it. You can do it. That's pretty cool. Alright everyone, that was my 2 cents on this, and you know, honestly I would like to have this as a hideout, but I don't have it. Either way, I'm still trying to get the Shaper hideout because I think the Shaper hideout is pretty dope. So if you guys have, you know, have some ambition for fighting in the new league coming up, Scourge League, I will tell you what I will be playing. I will be playing my Skelly build for farming, and I will be doing an Ignite. So I will probably be doing popcorn Skellies as well as SRS, because that is cheap, it is easy, you can use anything you find on the ground. You don't need any of this gear, nothing. Take an Essence of Fear, slap it on a wand, and you're good to go. Get some type of shield that gives you some resistances, you're good to go. Just whatever you need for boots, whatever you need for gloves, doesn't matter. Some resistance rings. Amulet, honestly, the amulet I'll probably be running for the first 60 levels will probably be a Sid's Breath amulet. It's a minion amulet. And for the helmet, I'll do the vendor recipe to give me +2 socketed gems until I can find a you know, Wraith Lord or something, you know, or maybe, let's see, maybe a helmet like you know what, I'll probably do a prophecy for this right here. That'll give me trigger for the helmet. But I'll probably run either this helmet for the SRS or this helmet. And A lot of people don't realize the power of this helmet, you know, because it gives 1,000 life to specters. Okay, it doesn't mean the specters have to be in the helmet. It just means it gives 1,000 life. And then minions regen. So what does that mean? Keeps your minions in the fight longer, but also they pop. Now if I do popcorn skellies or popcorn SRS, then I'm going to be running this helmet right here. But I could also run this one as well. So it all depends. You have some flexibility. Now if you're not gonna run an ignite build, then for a cheap helmet, run this one. How do you get it super easy? Honestly, go to the blood altar, the beast altar. Actually, you know what? I'll go there right now. This is a bonus clip. I wasn't gonna do this, but I'll just show you. Excuse me. A lot of individuals always forget about this while leveling. You know, you can do a lot of your bleed flask, right? Staunching. Oops. A. That's A. So you can do a staunching flask. You know, you get a lot of your flask and stuff like that. We'll close that out. But you can get early currency. You can create a unique, right? Early helmets, early body armor, boots, gloves, all these things just from fighting the beast as you progress in the axe. And all this is free. Free! And, you know, then you can start doing fully 6 links and stuff like that. And a lot of people don't take this in consideration because they're like, oh, I don't know how to craft. I don't know how to... You know what? You found an influence item, right? Guess what? Add a suffix, remove a random suffix, prefix. There you go. Well, guess what? Scroll down a little bit more. You start doing your flask. And then here, add an elder mod, add a mod to an elder item. Okay. Redeemer, Hunter, Crusader. You can do all this without having to spam currency to try to get a mod. And guess what? If you don't get it, uh-oh. Use a scouring. Try it again. This is how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, you know, it's really simple. I don't sit here and use fossil crafting all day long to try to get what I want. It's expensive. I just come over here. I don't have any more of the beasts because I used them all, but you know, this is how you do it. So either way, easy crafting. This is just a bonus clip. I don't like to edit my videos, and the reason why is because I'm sick and tired of going to a YouTube channel, watching someone play, you know, like example, a Skelly Mancer, and they're clearing all content and they're killing everyone and they have no problem, but what you don't see is they edit the videos. That's what I don't like. And then you end up trying to recreate that build, and all of a sudden you're like, why isn't it working? What's wrong? What am I missing? Why don't I have this? Wait, they want me to buy this shield, but it costs us like 5x. I can't afford this. This is how you guys do it, ladies and gentlemen. Just go to your beast altar and or excuse me, the blood altar, and do the crafting from there. And if you guys don't know how to, you know what, here, I'm just gonna do this. Just, I don't know if I have enough on here, so we'll just see. All right, so here, so when you do this, just check this is monster level 61. This is monster level 61. Will it work? I don't know. Nope. I need 4 more beasts. Or 2 more beasts. Okay. But that's how you do it. Once you get these things unlocked. And you just fight beasts as you go. I think it's pretty cool. Early on, you'll be amazed on how simple it is if you start using it, you know, low levels and start getting used to it. It'll really help you, and it'll get you going to where you need to go. And yeah, but that's my 2 cents on this. And this is, like I said, it's not a super OP build, it's not super strong, but yet I killed Sirus 5 and I'm still progressing. Is this solo self-found viable? Honestly, I would say yes, and the reason why is because get this 40+% up to a minimum of 60% fizz reduction, and then get your life regen to about 800, and I think you'll do really good. And here's some tips and tricks on how to do it. Honestly, you can have Ravenous Horde on if you want. You can also do Whispers of Doom for your Anoint, and you can have Death Entombment for an Anoint if you want. You can also do Golem Commander for an additional Golem and run 2 Stone Golems for life regen. That's another way. You can pick up a lot of flat life and craft life regen, and it will really help you. Or if you want to do it this way, you can have your cluster. Oh, this is 2 changes I made from last video. I found Quickening Covenant, and I was farming the Valside areas with just sacrifice fragments, and I found a bunch of 6 links, and I cashed them in, as you've seen for divines. I cashed them in and I rolled this until I got this literally perfect, and that was super awesome. And then for the other one, I was fortunate enough to find this. It dropped, and I rolled it as close as I could. It's literally 1 off from being perfect. I haven't corrupted them yet. The reason why is because I do not have another set. So once I get another set, just in case it's changed into something else, I'll have it as backup. That's just on how I do things. I did allocate this point right here for additional damage, and it's always nice to have. I did respec these points here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I allocated for 3 points. 1, 2, 3. I put this jewel here. That was down here. The other points, I did pick up, and then excuse me, I'm so sorry, my throat is scratchy. I did pick up this one here, so that literally is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the 5th one I picked up a little bit more right there. So it's not too bad, and you can still squeeze out a little bit more damage and survivability in this. There's always ways to tweak it. But for next league, like I said, I will be doing my leveling Skelly build, and then I will transition into an Ignite build, because if you read the patch notes, Ignite is going to be super crazy strong, as well as damage over time. So what's that tell you? That tells you Fire Burst, Herald of Ash, that tells you Bane Occultist, that tells you possible, Creeping Frost. I'll have to double check on Creeping Frost, but a possible. Also, we can do damage over time for if you're going to do a minion build, but I think I'm going to do a damage over time cold build, or an Ignite build. I'm leaning towards the Ignite build because Ember Wake is still strong, and Replica Ember Wake for Fire Burst is crazy strong. If you guys don't know what that is, I haven't did a build on it for YouTube. I have done a build for it, but it is super strong, and you literally don't need that much to get it going. You just need to get an essence to get the Fire Burst mod, and I don't know if I have one. Let's see. Do I have any more essences? There it is right there. So you need Essence of Hysteria, and you put this on a weapon. Honestly, I would put this on either a staff or a bow, and the reason why is because it's going to give you a 6 link, and the reason why you want that is that way it'll free up your 6th link in the chest, and you can go with like Combs Heart armor. You can go with Combs armor that has no sockets but gives you a ton of life, literally a ton of life. I don't know if I have one or not. I think I gave it to my buddy. Combs armor. Yeah, I did. I don't have it. Okay. In case you guys don't know, people in my guild, I usually share a lot of my gear and items, and I craft stuff for them. That's why I don't have a lot of stuff anymore. So that's just on that's how we are in the guild. It's like, hey man, do you guys have this? Yeah, okay, here you go. Or do you guys have this? No, I don't. Does anybody have this? Yeah. We share amongst ourselves, so that way we can get our builds up and running. It's always nice when you do that, because that's what a guild is supposed to be for. People helping people. Alright, but you know, as for the gloves, once again, I think I'm gonna take out the zombies. I'm gonna run Sniper's Mark, Hex Touch, Armageddon Brand. I was gonna do Storm Brand, but I think Armageddon Brand's much better. Elemental Weakness is gonna be really huge, and I'm not using any Awakened Gems. You can use Awakened Gems to increase your damage. It's just I'm not gonna do that because I don't want to buy gems. I really don't. I just want to show you that you can do this with everyday stuff you find on the ground. And the only reason why I have a Divergent Animate Guardian is because I ran a ton of heists to find it. And if you guys don't know what to look for as for heist, so I'm going to go over to my little heist locker here, and all you do is alternate. Pull this stuff up for gems. Of course, I don't have any more, probably. Okay. It's gonna make me look dumb as always. So enchant armor, trinkets. I don't think I have any more. I ran a ton of them. Replicas experiment. This is so you get your replica items. Unusual jewel gems. Okay, there's one. Same thing. Two. More replicas. This was like almost full. So I usually save all this stuff, so when people need them that are in the guild, you know, I just tell them, hey, we got this, we can run it. And if there's something there that they want, cool. But either way, that was a Sirus fight. That was on how you do it. You don't have to talk to Zana afterwards. She just basically would tell you thank you, and she doesn't have anything else for me. Alright, cool. Alright, everyone. Like I said, from my house to your house, thank you very much. My best wishes go out to each and every one of you. I hope you guys have really amazing days. I hope you guys have really amazing battles. I hope you guys are finding everything you need to find, whether it's in-game or in life. Just be happy. Okay? Until then, this is Green Viper, and I'll see you on the battlefield. Take care, everyone. Cheers.